Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Hero Pink Diamond, Gheorghe Muresan. I bought this card for 45,000 MT. I'm interested to see how good he can really be. Now, in theory, this card is an amazing Gheorghe Tacko stopper. Unfortunately, he has the flaw that some of these other tall centers have. He has 25 speed, which is the flaw that Boban had as well. And that's a huge flaw because if he had 50 or 60 speed, I think he'd be quick enough where he could compete against those guys and would be an awesome budget center. But unfortunately, Boban, Simbalar, Mark Eaton, all those guys have had major flaws. And it looks like Muresan is just going to be another one of those super tall centers who has a massive flaw and really can't quite compete against Yao or Tacko. But before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 11,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. See what Muresan is looking like. So 7'7" at center. Size is absurd, ridiculous, insane, all the above. But a 93 offense, 93 defense. You're looking at a 75 driving layup, 80 midi, 73 3 ball. The non-hero Muresan can't shoot, so that's something to keep in mind, but this one can. So 95 standing dunk, 80 driving dunk, 95 block, 97 interior. The perimeter stats aren't good. 97 rebounding, 25 speed, excel, speed with ball, and lateral quickness. He is going to struggle massively laterally on the defensive end of the court and just running up and down the court because of how slow he is. With that being said, 17 hops, 4 gold badges. You're looking at aerial wizard, back down punisher, drop stepper masher, post spin, posterizer, rise up, needle threader, post playmaker, vice grip, anchor, chase down artist, interceptor, post lockdown, box out beast, rebound chaser, and brick wall, as well as bully, pro touch, clamps, and workhorse on gold. Now, he can get every badge added, but he only has 5 badge slots, so you're going to want to be very intentional with which ones you add if you do decide to badge him out. I'd probably go fast twitch, catch and shoot, limitless range. You're going to have 2 other badge slots. Bailout and break starter would probably be the 2 that I would throw in there. Wouldn't really waste my time with quick first step. Maybe pogo stick instead of like fast twitch or limitless range, but I don't know. I'm not totally sure how I feel about this card, to be completely honest at this point. I don't know. We'll see. I think if he's got a nice release, he's still going to be somewhat usable. 25 speed it's such a killer, man. That's so slow. Even on a 7'7" player, it's just so damn slow. His release is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'll be honest. It's actually a decent release. It's kind of slow, but it's smooth and easy to green. It's better than like a guy like Sabonis' release. I think it's pretty good. I mean, it's not fast, but it's not crazy slow. It's really smooth. He is going to be really, really glitchy in terms of how big he is. I mean, he's got the biggest player build in the game of literally any card, being 7'7", however much he weighs. He's freaking huge. I mean, he's going to be an absolute giant. He's going to be borderline unstoppable on the interior, especially if you're not guarding him with a guy like Tacko or Yao. But even if you are, I still think he's going to be probably the best pure masher in the game just because of how big he is. But I struggle to see, even though he can kind of shoot, and even though he's going to be a dominant masher with an unbelievable player build and an incredible rim protector, incredible rebounder, all that, 25 speed is a massive killer, bro. It's such a liability because it's going to make him so hard to use defensively, laterally, guarding the pick and roll, just running up and down the court in general. Like, that's going to matter, man. He does have MJ dribble style, but what's the point when you have 25 speed? It's just, I don't know, man. We'll see. I guess we got to hop into a game to see for sure how good he is, because 25 speed, man, it's hard for me to see him really being a truly viable center option, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's hop into a game, see what Gheorghe Muresan can do. All right, going up against an all-opal team, he's got DeMarcus Cousins at center. That's an interesting matchup because Muresan has a absolutely giant height advantage. The thing is, DeMarcus Cousins has an absolutely giant speed advantage. So this is going to be an interesting matchup of between 2 cards that are honestly probably on pretty similar levels in terms of how good they actually are at the center position. The thing about Muresan, he can't contest, man. He just made a white. That's crazy. I don't know about that, but like, he can't guard pick and roll really because he's so slow laterally that he's going to have such a hard time, I feel like, keeping up with the pick and roll. With that being said, good luck. I'm sorry. DeMarcus Cousins, you're not getting a stop. There's just no chance. Anybody who's shorter than like 7'3" is just never going to get a stop on Muresan in the paint. It's just not going to happen. He's too big, too long, too whatever you want to call him. He's going to be unstoppable in terms of that. Now, pushing the ball up the court, I don't know why I'm running my offense with him right now, but we're going to do it anyway. We're going to Euro step, we're going to attack the rim, and we should out of Euro step. That was a bad decision because he wound up going up with a lame layup and getting swatted. I should have just mashed like a normal person, but let's get into our pick and roll real quickly, see if he can come set a screen in time. He's literally so slow that it takes him forever to set the screen. That's insane. We only had 5 seconds on the shot clock, so I literally didn't have time to set up my offense and run the play to get Muresan in the pick and roll. And I forgot that AK's free throw release is terrible. I have to remember that it's slow to green it. There we go. I green the second one. We have ourselves a 3-2 lead. The most important thing with a guy like Muresan, well, number one, you're going to have to play drop coverage with him, which means your on-ball defender is going to have to fight through screens, probably go under and stay in front to try not to give up the 3 hunting. But the rebounding that he's going to give you is going to be incredible. You're just going to have to make sure you're running back on defense every single play intentionally so that you're not getting beat up the court every single play, all that stuff. With Muresan inside, you literally have no chance whatsoever of getting a stop if he catches the ball that deep. It's just not going to happen. And he gets himself an incredibly easy mash to go down for a second bucket of the game. Come back over, go. Oh, yes, sir. Jordan Poole goes up for a layup. Bad decision. And we get ourselves a swat with Muresan as well. Swing the ball into him. Go inside. Jason Tatum can't. Okay, really got forced to pick the ball up. Dump it down. Muresan, hey, yes, sir. He's standing dunks from outside the paint. That's so troll. He's so big, so long. He is incredibly cheesy. He's just, I can't see him being good against a really good player is my main thing. I think he's going to be too much of a liability, especially on the defensive end of the court because of the speed. I think offensively he's going to be fine because he can knock down open shots and because he is as versatile and as big as he is. I just don't think he really can do enough defensively against a good player where he's going to be a legitimately viable option. Dump the ball down to Tacko. Tacko going inside, the other absolute cheese ball. Somehow DeMarcus Cousins gets a block on that. That's ridiculous, and we wind up not getting a stop, but it's all right. Good defense, beautiful. And we have two uber slow dudes on the court in Tacko and Muresan right now, and y'all can see we're struggling a little bit defensively because of it. Let's go pick and pop here. I want to get Muresan a catch and shoot opportunity if I can. Okay, never mind. He's just going to slip to the rim anyway. So we're just going to dump it down. I thought I had a pick and pop on. I guess I did pick and roll, and he slipped to the rim and got himself another easy dunk to give him 8 points and 2 rebounds on the game. Keep playing defense, though. Good stuff. Beautiful. Go under the screen. Yo, what are you doing, AK? He just got killed by that screen. Luckily, he misses the shot anyway, and we're pushing the ball out in transition again. Come set me a pick and pop this time, please, Mr. Muresan. See, why is he slipping? Am I like messing up and not calling the pop or something? I mean, we'll take the dunks. We're getting those every single play. It's super easy to get those dunks with him and those interior mashes and all that stuff. But can we please get ourselves a pick and pop, please? I want to get him a catch and shoot 3 if I can. That's my goal at least. Good defense here. Beautiful contest on Tatum. That's not a good shot at all. And we do wind up getting ourselves the stop. Come set me another pick and pop, please. Or finally a pick. Or we're just going to get a quit. You know what? I'll take it. Let's hop back to the main menu and let's view the card. All right, so my conclusion about Gheorghe Muresan. He is the best of the budget theoretical Tacko Yao stoppers that we've gotten, which is him, Simbalar, Mark Eaton, Boban. That being said, I still don't think he's great against a good player because of how slow he is. I think he's going to struggle a lot defensively, but he is at least somewhat usable. I will say that. The size is something you just can't overstate. He can shoot wide open. He does have a semi-decent release, actually, which is nice, and he is obviously one of the most dominant mashers, rebounders, interior defenders, all that in the game. 25 speed is just a killer, so kind of up to you if you want to use this card if you're looking for somebody to stop Yao and Tacko for a budget. This card's like 45,000 MT, though, so keep that in mind. He's not crazy cheap because he is the hero version, and the non-hero version can't shoot, so you're gonna have to keep that in mind as well. But hopefully y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.